What's up gamers, RonMan here. Today we're taking a look at the Rocketeer for the NES. The Rocketeer is based off of the movie with the same name. It was developed by Ironwind Software and published by Bandai in North America in 1991. Now, just throwing this out there, I have not seen the movie, therefore I won't compare how closely this game follows the movie, and I may criticize this game in some aspects and you might say, well, that's how it was in the movie. Fair enough. But I'm judging the Rocketeer off its ability to stand as a competent game on its own. With that being said, is it another shameless garbage movie game cash grab, or is it a hidden gem? Let's jump into it. This game has cutscenes to tell its story, and even has a cutscene when you die. Between each level, you're treated to another cutscene to further advance the plot. That's pretty cool, especially for an NES game. Does this game's story follow the movie? I have no idea. What is this game's story? I still have no idea. I cared so little that I couldn't have been bothered to pay attention to the cutscenes or look it up. But are we here for the story of the game? No. Getting into the graphics. The graphics are well done, both sprites and backgrounds. There's not much to say in this department. It's pretty good looking. The music is there, nothing special, nothing that'll get stuck in my head. But it's okay, the sound effects are sufficient. Controls here are standard fare. A is jump and B is attack. Alright, jumping into gameplay now. The Rocketeer is a side-scrolling action game with minimal platforming. Generally, you just walk to the right while killing enemies. I will say that some stages will have you moving up and back and forth. Throughout a stage, you may pick up ammo, and then you'll have many weapons at your disposal, which you may cycle through at any time using the select button. The weapons included are the pistol, Tommy gun, triple gun, grenades, and the bazooka. All guns use the same ammo, they just use a different amount per shot. For example, the pistol uses 1 bullet, but has limited range. The Tommy gun uses 2 bullets per shot, but they fire faster and further. The triple gun uses, you guessed it, 3 bullets per shot, but the shots will spread out. The grenades use 5 bullets, and the bazooka uses a whopping 15 bullets per shot. If you have no ammo, you may punch things. Occasionally you'll pick up hearts which refill a small amount of health. There's even a rare purple heart item which refills all of your health. There's even a mega ammo item that you can find which adds 20 bullets. On certain stages, you may also pick up jetpack fuel. This allows you to use your jetpack, which sounds cool, but it's not implemented well, meaning that it doesn't add much to the gameplay and it's kind of hard to control. There are very specific places where you are to use your jetpack. I think this game would have been better if you could use your jetpack in every stage and use it to explore, which would help open this game up. They could have used this mechanic to really spice up the level design, but alas, you only use it when the game wants you to. Now that we're on the topic of level design, yeah, it's not that good. Most levels are very straightforward. There are not that many types of adversaries, and the most common are these gunners and these asshole surprise gunners. I hate these guys. They can often jump out at you with no warning. How annoying. And it's nearly every stage. They tend to come out of doorways like these, although that's not always the case. Sometimes they jump out of unexpected places, like this. Some enemies are located in such spots that it's difficult to hit them like this. Level 1 is blah. It's kind of long and ends up with a silly boss fight. I couldn't figure out what to do at first. I had some jetpack fuel and some ammo, so I thought I'd fly up and try to shoot this guy, but it didn't work. So I ran out of fuel, and have to farm more out of these black suit gunners who jump out of the helicopter. So I shoot the plane, nothing happens. So I fly back up where I was shooting before, and I try again, and suddenly it worked this time. Why not before? This boss is annoying because you have to perfectly shoot him in the face, and it's not exactly easy to pull off. It also doesn't help that I keep running out of fuel and occasionally ammo too. Eventually I do take this guy down. In level 2 you go through houses and streets. It's rather nice to look at, but watch how these stages end. Abruptly. I was also surprised to see that there isn't a level 2 boss. It just ends abruptly. Now, if I liked this game, I would see this as a negative. Imagine playing Mega Man and at the end of the stage you just warp out with no boss fight. That would suck. But in the Rocketeer I was happy to just keep moving along. And that is not the mark of good game design. I have a real problem with stage 4, so I start playing through this level and keep taking damage. There are not many health refills, but I keep going. See, I get to this part, and I only have this much health left. So I die, and guess what? They start you back at the beginning of the whole level. Why? Other stages have checkpoints, not this stage. So I play through it again, and again take damage because guys in black suits have to surprise me. See, they come out of these doors, but not every door, just some doors. It's hard to remember which doors they jump out of. And these bombs are annoying. They're easy to deal with, but very particular. When they launch, they'll split apart when they've reached the same altitude as your head. So you just wait for them to split apart, then duck. It's easy, except sometimes I duck just a bit too early and then get shot in the head. So I painfully slog through this level and again get back to this part. And again with only this much health. I inevitably die. So back to the beginning we go, and it's at this part where I start to wonder why I'm even playing this game. I swear the urge to turn this off at this point is so strong. Also, notice when you die you lose all ammo and jetpack fuel? That's nice. Also, I noticed when you've completed a stage, they don't refill your health for the next stage. Why? Thankfully you have unlimited continues, but this begs the question, why not just refill my health? It's a minor complaint, but still kind of stupid. One good thing about this game is that between every level, they give you a password so you may return later, although I don't know why you'd want to. So there you have it. This game looks good, and the controls are okay. It's certainly not as bad as other games based off of movies. And I know you guys know this, but a game designed well is the type of game you enjoy spending time with. You enjoy seeing its environments and listening to its music. It's a world where you enjoy returning to over and over. It's the type of game you enjoy talking about and just thinking about. Unfortunately, The Rocketeer is not that. This might sound odd, but even worse, it's not even memorable for bad reasons. Even bad games are fun to laugh at. The Rocketeer is just mediocre and forgettable. It's certainly not a bad game, but it's not good either. It's painfully average, and for that, I give The Rocketeer a 5 out of 10. Thanks for watching.